Now we see the complete picture of, what these surfers are looking for. Those pier bowl rights, as we just saw from Klaussner, look super fun to surf. Just hang out when they're traveling the world. At the end of the day, it was Jake getting the edge and the victory and flying into the start of this heat. That's Gabriel Klaussner, strong surfer out of Brazil. He's going up against Taj Lindblad.
Oh, and go again. So he's bagged up two of these things, with varying degrees of difficulty between the two of them, but they will probably even out. The scores will probably be pretty similar, and what a great way to start the heat and put the pressure on the local boy of Taj Lindblad, who also...
That just means you're risking more. That means you're surfing in the more critical sections, so that's why I feel like that high number came from Jake. Here we go. Klaussner widens his stance, hunts the ramp. That was huge. You saw it coming a mile away, but wow, he got way more projection than I thought he was, high and far.
Gabriel did not have priority here, so he's free to try these kinds of things out. I mean...
That section was not a ramp.
What a sick way
this
to just...
This kid's got... Yeah, I mean, he's making it undeniable right now. 517 and 617. Here we go. Taj Lindblad representing San Clemente. This kid's a powerhouse. And you saw it with those two turns. Wow. That was a searing cutback.
Oh, it's
that was a nothing section, and he fully over-surfed. They have to be so hyper-aware of everything because this is a totally different looking wave that we've seen from Gabriel, but surfed so well.
Well, whether or not this is a score of consequence, you can start to see the Taj Lindblad technicality of his power surfing. It's razor sharp. He has a really unique look in his style. It's really enjoyable to watch. Taj has been challenged the last couple of years. He's come super close to qualifying for the Challenger Series on the U.S. domestic tour, and he finally gets the start, gets a 5th in Bolito, and he's had some really challenging heats here at the U.S. Open.
To say that wave for most people was a 3. But Taj just ripped it to bits. Klaussner now in his backhand, and he goes down. I'm just so impressed with what Taj did on that last wave. I mean, the first turn was like the perfect mix of a setup and a functional maneuver, a scoring maneuver.
As we take it to a replay, let's just take a minute here and settle in as Taj gets a really nice turn out the back and kind of puffs up the foam ball there, but kicks out. But Chris, Jake is speaking about this round specifically, which for Taj and Gabriel, this is huge. You could argue equal ninth is a result in the greater scheme of a qualifying tour.
Everything there is to know about tactics, about priority, about the rule book, and he's going to exercise his freedom of choice. As Klaussner now, kind of a messy section coming at him, did about as good as he can. Bit of a priority error. Taj Lindblad now, he's got a runner in front of him. Hammers the first turn, blowing the tail with the power. Backs it up with a second and another. Perfect little carve. So again, Taj Lindblad with the 3 turn strikes.
Searing carves in the pocket. This first turn electrifying. Comes right out of it and cuddles up to make the most of that second turn. Really well read by Taj.
And even the third cutty was just like so precise. He just cuts so deep through these turns. So you notice his eyes right there looking at the lip. What is he seeing, Tanner, as he's going through that bottom turn? Where is he looking at this wave?
Well, you know what's interesting is we've talked about the current and how it interacts with these rights all week long, but it is a classic. Actually, people call him the coastal cowboy. He has a unique approach within the surf scene. And hold on.
Wow.
Oh.
That's how you answer back. So Taj did flip the heat with the 7-point ride, but right behind him, Klaussner now. Super impactful section there. Executed. This was radical.
It is so challenging to hit an air section that is relatively bigger than where you started on the wave. You have to climb up to the air section and hit it and get yourself into the flats. Look at, he's approaching a lot of water here. Gets the board out, up, over, no grab.
The judges know how hard it is to land in the flats like that, and he just, in skateboarding, you'd call that landing ball. He didn't have to shuffle his feet, but now we see Taj in the air as well. He goes, oh yeah? I see you.
What?
Oh, this is so fun to watch. Taj Lindblad now working his way, fighting to get the connector to the inside. This would be the first connection of the morning. He wanted it.
That we want to see play out. Taj, in his own right, throws something down pretty nasty to the flats. A lot of personality in that air. And then he's able to get the second turn. So he's not out of it. This heat is ping pong. And each one of these guys wants it bad. This is so fun to watch.
All right, we got 11 minutes, 25 seconds left. Score comes through for Taj Lindblad, just under. So it's a 6.30.
With a 7.83 total.
He's back at it. A ramp again. This kid's automatic. Gabriel Klaussner with another front three. Tail high, lands in the flats. And we could see the first connection of the day, weaving his way towards the inside. Looking for his section. Just a quick little slidey snap.
This is incredible.
These are back-to-back waves too.
That's messy. That's dirty. Big section. That would have felt incredible for Gabriel. From a scoring potential, I'm really glad that he got to the inside. I don't know. He's already carrying a 7.83 and a 6.17. And we've seen Gabriel go to the air a fair amount in this heat, so he's feeling really comfortable above the lip, which is just great to see. He was using power surfing to make it to this point, and now he's lifting, literally.
Jeez, dramatic landing too. So much water bouncing around. He rides out pretty clean, so huge crew on the beach as well. Here we go, Taj, down but not out, looking for a 7.01.
Oh my gosh.
He's into the flats.
What? This heat is bonkers.
Firepower from both surfers. When I see that air is flow. That's the only thing in question as we see now Taj just with the quickness, tail high. The judges seeing the full bottom of Taj's board. That air was...
I mean, it's fully rotating. You're starting to have that kind of conversation with that air. Has gotten incredible scores on just fundamental surfing. So hopefully he can maybe flip the script so he's not getting compared to Gabriel in the air and just does what he does best.
Oh, I was just about to say this right is looking good, and it just closes out around him, and that's a priority switch. He's had forgettable results, right? 45th, 50th, whatever, way at the bottom of the barrel. So this is his best result by a mile, and he did it brilliantly. Some huge errors, and then just that last minute and a half, great work with priority. Crew's going wild. Putt up ends to Gabriel Klaussner. Gabriel Klaussner moves through into the quarters, and unfortunately we lose Taj Lindblad. But what a great heat, super even all the way through. Taj with the air, Taj with the power.
This guy's been so impressive. Breakthrough result for you here at the US Open. How does it feel to be getting these results in front of this kind of crowd and at such an event of such magnitude?
It's an amazing feeling. Like, I'm so happy to be here to make some hits, got some good scores. Me and Taj were both for below, so I have to have this clutch moment, and super happy. And let's go. There's plenty more on the tank.
And then looking at the heat draw, coming up against someone like Taj, he's been a standout in this event too. What did you make of that matchup, and how did you prepare for it?
I don't know. It's normal. I had some time at home with my coach, with my friends yesterday. I went to see the premiere of Young Guns yesterday, so it was a moment for me to relax. And any hit on this huge event is a tough one, so it doesn't really matter who you're against with. You just need to surf. So that's what I was thinking about it, and happy it worked well.
Surround yourself with good people and into the quarterfinals. Well done, Gabriel.